Hello, glad to have you join us on the news at 1 on NTA Channel 5, Abuja. I am Mariam George Jitobo. As FCTA rolls out the vaccination of frontline health workers against COVID-19, in line with the Presidential Task Force and the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency guidelines, FCT Minister Mohammed Musa Bello encouraged FCT residents while taking his job to take the vaccine seriously so as to defeat the deadly pandemic in the country. Details of the report will come your way in a subsequent bulletin. Meanwhile, figures from the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC, as at 14th March 2021, indicates one new case of COVID-19 in the FCT, bringing the total number of confirmed cases to 19,470, while active cases stand at 3,728, and the number of discharged cases in the territory now stands at 15,587, and sadly, 155 deaths have been recorded in the FCT. And with the several myths, fears and uncertainties on the minds of residents of the FCT regarding COVID-19 vaccines, the Abuja Municipal Area Council is sensitizing its management team, traditional and religious leaders to the efficacy of COVID-19 vaccine ahead of the distribution. AMAC Chairman Abdullahi Adamu Candido says the sensitization becomes necessary in order to allay fears amongst residents. Tessie Omeri has the details.
Since the news of the arrival of the Oxford AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine, there have been various reactions and agitations on the efficacy of the vaccine. AMAC Chairman Abdullahi Adamu Candido, who says there is no cause for alarm, emphasized the need for all residents to make themselves available for the vaccine, which will be distributed soon.
We should be happy that the federal government has taken the bold step by ensuring that Nigeria is not an exception, where we're supposed to derive enough of benefit from this vaccination, because it's no longer news that this deadly virus is real.
World Health Organization State Coordinator for the FCT, Furera Zakari, re-emphasized that because there is no cure for COVID-19 at the moment, the best prevention is to adhere to all safety measures and be vaccinated with the COVID-19 vaccine.
They are safe and they are effective. They protect against COVID. If you get the vaccine, if you are fully immunized, you have some level of immunity that will protect you against having severe disease or even having the disease at all.
Stakeholders from the FCTA Health Secretariat, religious leaders and traditional rulers present were unanimous that they will take the sensitization to their subjects.
Please, don't go to any private hospital. It is not authorized for any private hospital to give any vaccination against COVID-19.
The vaccines, which will be distributed soon in AMAC, already has an established monitoring system with NAFDAC as the lead agency to ensure that any adverse reaction or issue surrounding the vaccine is tackled in order to achieve the target of vaccinating 70% of Nigeria's population before the end of the year. Tessie Omeri, NTA News.
All area councils' land title holders can now have their documents regularized. This follows the inauguration of the accelerated Area Council Sectional Title Reissuance Scheme by the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Mohammed Musa Bello. Shuaibu Onuzi Yakubu tells us more.
The Accelerated Area Council and Sectional Title Reissuance Scheme was conceived in 2010 to facilitate the process of generating statutory certificates of occupancy for the area councils and mass housing estates in the FCT. The strategy is to recoup cost of infrastructural provisions and also to release potential economic value that is currently locked up in the area council land titles. FCT Minister Mohammed Musa Bello disclosed that the scheme will enable land title owners in the area councils and homeowners in estate and housing schemes benefit from their real estate investments, as regularized titles will be issued certificate of occupancy.
And the whole idea is to cut human-to-human interface and use technology and also to create a robust system whereby you will always have an audit trail of transactions.
This marks a significant milestone for us as the new chapter is open for the proper management of the land resource in the federal capital city, area councils, and satellite towns.
Chairman, Senate Committee on FCT, Senator Abubakar Kyari, and Deputy Chairperson, House Committee on FCT, Blessing Onu, say the scheme will put to rest issues surrounding land titles and double allocations in the area councils.
This is by far a very good achievement because we all know land issues in FCDA has been very, very controversial over the years. But I think with this, the automation on digitalization, even though it existed, but this is a higher level.
This is a giant stride for the Honorable Minister and his team. And I would say bye-bye to land racketeering and double allocation.
The minister thereafter inaugurated the project office and the operational vehicles, as well as inspected the Abuja Geographic Information System Data Center. Shuaibu Onozeyakubu, NTA News.
Federal Capital Territory Administration Minister of State Ramat Tijani Aliyu has declared that women's contribution to nation building is second to none. The Minister of State said this when Women in Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, Kaduna Zone, conferred on her Women of Value 2021 Award as part of activities to commemorate the International Women's Day celebration. Ifeanyi Ezumba reports.
Minister of State Hajia Ramatu Tijani Aliyu.
While expressing delight over the recognition, FCT Minister of State Ramatu Tijani Aliyu noted that women are beginning to attain greater heights in various sectors of the economy, including oil and gas sector. She commended President Muhammadu Buhari for giving women a voice to push for political affairs and programs that will bring about development in the society, adding that any society that engages women in policy and decision-making grows faster than those relegating women to the background.
When women are committed to working, they take no second place. Because the woman gives all she has, all passion, with immediately with dedication. Even the meager resources could be managed to do it with all prudence.
Comrade Hasiya Audu Hassan, Chairperson, Women in Pangasan, Kaduna Zone, comprising the 19 northern states and FCT, commended FCT Minister of State for embarking on meaningful projects aimed at boosting the standard of living of rural communities.
We are aware of a lot of the projects she has embarked upon, launching the FCT Health Insurance Scheme, improving healthcare in the FCT. We chose no better time to do this than the International Women's Day, to come and see her, felicitate with her, appreciate her, and give her an award, and also to partner with her, because when women come together, great things happen.
The theme for this year's International Women's Day is Women in Leadership, Achieving an Equal Future in a COVID-19 World. In Abuja, Ifeanyi Ezumba, NT News.
Meanwhile, the 2021 International Women's Day is one of the most celebrated in recent times, where different women groups and non-women groups have joined to give the woman her pride of place. Tessie O'Mary reports that one of such groups is the Advanced Management Academy.
Some of the barriers holding women back, to include women themselves not supporting each other, low level of education, adequate support system at the home front, among others.
It just goes without saying, we can't have it all. We can't eat our cakes and have it. So the best way to go is have a support at home. Don't think you can do it all.
The chief executive of AMA, Peter Oyenei, says barriers holding women back, if surmounted, more women will break grounds.
We look at the challenges facing women and we try to provide solutions to them. So at the Advanced Management Academy, last year we began to look at what can we contribute to this day. So we decided to pick a day and run a conference about women issues.
The conference also honored women from different walks of life for their outstanding contributions in their various fields of endeavor, including the chairperson, NIPR FCT chapter, Maria Muhammad Sanusi.
I want to appreciate the Advanced Management Academy for finding me worthy of receiving this award. Women should always know that they are a combination of beauty, power, and brain, and that whenever a task is given to a lady or a woman, she should not be afraid of taking up that task.
What I want to mean is to get themselves involved in whatever they are doing. They should find passion in whatever they do, and whatever they are doing, they should do it well.
The gathering provided opportunity for participants to share life experiences to serve as motivation for others. Tessie Omeri, NTA News.
You're watching the news at 1 on NTA Channel 5, Abuja. We now take some messages. We'll be right back. Please stay with the station.
Please cover your mouth with your bent elbow like this. Auntie, cover my mouth for what? Corona don't go from Nigeria. I beg, Auntie, go to stop my life. No. Coronavirus pandemic is not over. Don't relent in observing safety protocols and good hygiene. Frequent hand washing with soap and water for at least 20 seconds, or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Practice good respiratory etiquette, including covering your coughs and sneezes. Avoid close contact with a sick person. Cover your mouth and nose with a mask when around others. Clean and disinfect frequently touched surfaces.
You're absolutely right. Coronavirus is still with us.
Please. And remember, coronavirus pandemic is not over. Protect yourself and others to stay safe.
This message is brought to you by NTA Channel 5, Abuja, the Unity Station.
Glad to have you back. About 200 youths have converged on Abuja for the maiden edition of a one-week entrepreneurship mentoring organized by Muslim professionals in Da'awa. Abdullah Ajay reports that the clinic is expected to produce young competitive entrepreneurs that can tackle socio-economic problems of the country.
In a world full of socio-economic challenges, including the growing statistics of unemployment around the world, which leaves the youth more confused, this Muslim Youth Economic Summit is a solution think tank to redirect the youth towards useful and gainful ventures. Organizers and speakers at the event were unanimous on the goal of the program to develop the abilities of the youth and inculcate in them the ideals of Islamic culture in business.
Is to bring together stakeholders in entrepreneurship. Invest entrepreneurs themselves that have gone through the process of setting up businesses that are successful, financiers, and youths that need to set up businesses.
I'd like to see a situation where through this forum we get women organizations to come together and do something.
Participants were also encouraged to utilize the opportunity to become successful entrepreneurs and job providers rather than job seekers.
We believe with the training from successful entrepreneurs that we have identified and engaged, inshallah, it's going to be sustained.
Our expectation from this summit is actually to have a new breed of business youths.
The organizers said a sustainability model is being worked out so as to monitor the progress of its beneficiaries. The Muslim Professionals in Da'wah is a faith-based non-profit organization with their objectives to propagate Islamic values, help society, and stimulate economic growth and development. Abdullah Ajia, NTA News.
Similarly, to improve skills, grow income, and elevate lives are some of the reasons for the launch of Lorawa Academy, a digital platform built to connect women across the north into a community of teachers and learners, Ifoma Ojinta reports.
Lorawa Academy is a digital platform developed specifically for northern women. It hosts learning content fully developed in Hausa language, where women and girls from the northern region can learn skills, gain knowledge on various technical and practical fields.
What you do is you go on the platform www.lorawa.com, go through our catalog of courses, pick any of the courses you want to take, pay. Some of them are free, so you pay and you can start learning. We have agro courses, we have business courses, we have skills, we have things like for you to interior decoration.
We intend to partner with initiatives and the local governments to drive that consciousness, and then we take it to those grassroots by partnering with business centers as well.
Guests say the launch of Lorawa Academy is apt at a time the world is moving towards the digital space. The platform, they agree, will give the Arewa woman equal access to learning opportunities as they call for support for such initiative.
Nigeria happens to have the highest out-of-school children in the world, and these children are actually predominantly in the north. And as you know, the language in the north is Hausa. This is an initiative that would definitely have a huge impact in improving access to education.
This is a platform that's going to bring us up and accelerate the activities of our people, that they get educated, they get into the stream of things.
The platform will create a bit of financial independence for the women and also engage the women more as a team to create the needed economic boom.
Some young girls received certificates for participating in an online course on mental health. Lorawa Academy is an initiative of Savital Learning Limited with the goal of training 2 million Arewa females in the next 2 years. Ifoma Ojinta, NTA News.
The new Commander, Army Headquarters Garrison, Major General Sanusi Dahiru, has charged officers and soldiers of the garrison to key into the vision of the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Ibrahim Atahiru. This came to the fore when he addressed the officers and soldiers shortly after assumption of office as the 25th Commander of the garrison in Abuja. Hawa Gimba tells us more.
That is the new Commander, Nigerian Army Headquarters Garrison, Major General Sanusi Dahiru, addressing officers and soldiers of the garrison on the need to key into the vision of repositioning the Nigerian Army with a view to professionally defeating all adversaries in a joint environment. He further advised officers and soldiers of the Nigerian Army Headquarters Garrison to apply professionalism in studying the capacity of sister services in order to improve on their operational efficiency, as well as generate ideas that will improve their individual performances and the Army Headquarters Garrison in general by thinking out of the box instead of bringing routine in approaching issues. In his address, the outgoing commander, Major General Ayuba Ted Hammond, expressed satisfaction with the level of performance of the Nigerian Army Headquarters Garrison. He charged them to sustain the tempo of performance under the new commander and expressed confidence in the ability of the new commander. The new commander, Nigerian Army Headquarters Garrison, Major General Sanusi Dahiru, who has fully assumed duty, urged officers and soldiers to work together towards achieving the set goals. Hawagimba, NTA News.
Nigeria's rich cultural attires were elegantly on display at the Sheikh Abubakar Gumi Academy as they mark its annual cultural week. Hakimat Aliyu captured the event and brings us highlights.
From the Kanuris Lapaya, the Iro and Buba of the Yorubas, the elegant Igbo cultural attire, to the Hausa Royal Regalia and many more, beautiful traditional outfits were showcased by pupils, students and teachers of Sheikh Abubakar Gumi Academy.
I'm presenting Yoruba. I'm proud to be a Yoruba boy.
Nigeria culture inspires me to wear different kind of cultures. I love the culture. I love Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba. I'm from Edo State.
Fulani girl.
Okay.
I just decided to wear the TV dress.
I see my classmates dressing up beautiful and I like their cultures.
We are proud to be Nigerians and we love Nigeria.
All these are to celebrate the Cultural Week with traditional attires as the dress code to school. Organizers say this will help prevent cultural values from going extinct and also teach the children to appreciate peaceful coexistence.
We strongly believe that our culture, our norms and values are the reason for our unity in this country. When we respect each other or appreciate each other's culture, you see that love and harmony among us. In our, in the mix of our children, today you see some children are Hausa, some are Fulani, but you see them dressed in Igbo attires, some dress in Yoruba attires, while they are not really Yoruba, as in, their tribes. So that shows that we are united.
We decided to choose a cultural week instead of a cultural day. Before this time, before the COVID-19, we used to fix a date, and then you see several cultures being represented in their beautiful, colorful attires, and we have different talk shows and presentations, variety of food from the different cultures.
With focus on the overall grooming of children, Sheikh Abubakar Gumi Academy is a reputable Islamic and Western school which provides a conducive learning environment for children from preparatory, nursery, primary to secondary level. In Abuja, Hakimat Aliu, NTA News.
And talking sports, Enugu Rangers close gap on table toppers Kwara United in the Nigeria Professional Football League as Christian Garin wins the 5th ATP Tour title. Details of these and more with Rashidat Balogun on Sports Brief.
In match day 15 of the Nigerian Professional Football League, Lobby Stars stomped Plateau United with a 3-2 victory. Dakada FC and Wiki Tourists defeated their opponents Castina United and Wari Wolves with a 1-0 win. Abia Warriors trashed Kanu Pillars 4-1 and Ifeanyi Uba Rivers United game ended in a goalless draw. Meanwhile, Enugu Rangers are in hot pursuit of table toppers Kwara United as they defeated 20th place Adamawa United 1-0 to amass 27 points from 15 matches. Leicester City striker Iheanacho netted his first ever Premier League hat-trick in big win against Sheffield as they took to boost their top 4 ambition. Iheanacho was also voted Leicester's man of the match for his impressive performance. In basketball, Giannis Antetokounmpo recorded his second successful triple-double to help the Milwaukee Bucks to beat the Washington Wizards. He scored 33 points, 11 rebounds and 11 assists as the Bucks held on to win 125-119. In tennis, top seed Christian Garin won his 5th ATP Tour title on clay and his first on home soil at the Chelsea Men Plus Care Open. The world number 22 completed a strong return to form with a battling 6-4, 6-7, 6-7-5 victory over Fakunde Bagnis in the championship match on Sunday. With Sport Brief, Rashidat Balogun, NTA News.
And now a quick reminder. Continue to observe all COVID-19 safety protocols to keep safe and prevent the spread of the deadly virus. And that concludes the 1 p.m. news. Thank you for being a part of it. Good afternoon.